assessment, if you can, in a nutshell, of the year that was in terms of education. The two gentlemen have given a very, very grim picture. I mean, a gentleman here, our friend from KNUT, says this is going to be a year of more difficulties. What is your own assessment?
Thank you. Looking into the future, 2025 going forward should be positive, because where we are coming from was indeed not positive. And if we can go any lower than that, I think our education system will collapse. But I say in 2024, our experience as a Limubora is that our public education system is indeed strong, resilient, and can withstand all manner of attacks, pressures from whatever corners. I think Dr. Wanjohi mentioned the floods, but then you know the labor unrest were quite numerous. But also the uncertainties, even in the curriculum that we are dealing with, CBC, and even the manner in which then the preparation for transition was taking place. You know, last year, 2024 is a year when we went without doing the usual KCPE that we were so used to. In fact, 2024 was like the, is it 1984? Or something, yes, 1984.
Yeah, almost 39 years.
About that time. When now actually that primary, end of primary cycle, that exam that is done, and people are really cheering or looking forward to their children, and the teachers looking forward to their student transitioning to the higher or secondary school. That never happened. It is also a period that I would say parents started really feeling the weight of taking children to school, both at the basic education level and at the higher education level. Yes. And if you remember, I think Limubora had taken a matter to court on the funding at the higher education level. The government, or rather the courts, did give a conservatory order. And then this year, now 2025, of course, I think we are aware that the judgment had been delivered. The judgment actually was delivered last month. I'm almost.
Would that be the same matter with the means testing as well?
Yes, it was the fund. Yes, just that funding. Generally, the funding model, which was found to be really unconstitutional, discriminatory, all those parameters. So for us, we are looking at. That was an opportunity for us to renegotiate our public education system. Mm-hmm. Because why do we anchor so strongly on public education system? Because that is the only guarantee that we have that the child from those from the most marginalized of communities, the lowest of all the low income categories, or even no income at all, would be having a chance in life really to access education. And so when it is well developed as a public education system, at least you'll have some semblance of these students rising to the top of their abilities. So we thought that was an opportunity. And indeed, when schools closed early, because October, really you can call it early, we also had anticipated that there would be preparations sufficient enough to welcome the grade 9 in whichever level that the government and decided that they would be, whether take it to the secondary or high school or just retained in the primary school where JSS is domiciled. And I think as a Limubora, our recommendation at the time was that these people have been, these young ones, grade 7 and 8, they have not been learning much. And we thought it would have been better to enable them interact with the real material of learning in the various pathways that they want to pursue, even for a single year. We called that a transitory year, grade 9. But somehow I think that was considered really, that's not how it works. So the Munavu recommendation of having a comprehensive school I think was being tested. And indeed, we've seen that then right now we are having the apex of the comprehensive school. And I think among the things we were raising is just ensure that the schools that are being developed as comprehensive are also inclusive, but also holistic. I think when I use those terms, what I mean is that when they're being holistic, it means that you can generate or you can develop your interests and the talents. If it is in sports, if it is in the arts, if it is in the STEM, you are able to do so. And even when they're transitioning to the senior school, we still hope that that could be the case, because we fear that if you now start saying that now there are certain schools which will be designated as purely STEM, purely social sciences, or purely sports, you know, those categorization, we feel that there are certain areas that may not have really the chance to train scientists or others. And these mostly will be the schools in the far-flung areas or the rural areas. And I think that will be discriminatory.
All right.
That is our understanding or viewing of this. So we hope that we'll renegotiate better and we'll plan better. Unfortunately, it appears that we also did not plan well.
We'll come back to you.
Right.